Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at sort of mid-90s Eurodance. So I made a video not so long ago on early 90s Eurodance, which evolved from obviously late 80s sort of house music. So this is just another evolution of that. So this is mid-90s. So when you think of mid-90s Eurodance, think of the likes of like Scatman and Rednex and Aqua. And this song here is based a lot on, if you've heard of a song called Dr. Jones by Aqua. So I'll do a quick playthrough of the track. I'll show you some of the techniques that we used quite a lot back in them days, and then I'll go through each instrument separate and show you what I've done to it. Okay, so let's have a look then at what I've actually done on the track. So we'll start with the FX, we'll just get out of the way, there's nothing special there. So we've got a crash, some reverse effects, and we've got a snare fill. Oh, and that's just filtering up there. So what you do is you fill them all in like that, Control A to highlight them all, and then use the right mouse click to drag them up and down. Okay, so then we'll move on to the drums, and one of the things that you'll find a lot around this time was the high pitched sort of kick. So this has gone to track 5. We have nothing on this at all, so I've tried to keep this as raw as possible. So let's hit the drums. So you've got quite a high pitched kick there, and then we have just a clap as well. We've just added some high end to that and some reverb as well. And that's just a 909 clap. And then offbeat hi-hat, we just took out the bass of that, and then we have this little pattern here. Let's got some EQ as well. So very simple drums, very simple effects. So the bass line is one of the bass lines you see. This pattern is often used as well around this time. It's like a double offbeat bass. So instead of it just being one note, it's doubled to give it like a galloping effect. So for the bass, we've just used Nexus, and we've got the Overdrive Bass one. That comes with standard presets, and there's nothing on there at all, so it's completely raw. There is obviously some delay and reverb through the plugin itself. And then we have a pad as well, and we just use the String Machine preset from the M1, and on this we just have a little boost in the high end and again cuts the lows. You'll see that quite a lot, that a lot of the lows will be cut. That's just for the pad there. Then we have a string that comes in again. This is another Nexus patch. We have a doubler, so this doubles the sound to make it sound wider. EQ look up, boost towards the high end. So this is what the double's actually doing. It's giving it a bit more of a stereo width. And then this string again repeats later on. It's just like a stabby sort of pedal string, 1 octave higher. So then we have the this sort of offbeat bit synth, which is Lost Ark, and that's a preset from Citrus. They have one of the main synths, which is again called Dancecore. This is from Nexus, and again all we've done there, low cut, boost around 4000. We have some filter on this as well, and the filter, we've just used this filter here. So one of the things as well that was also quite popular around that time is this little sort of double kick towards the end. Sorry, in the kick. So you've got the kick, like I said, you've got a galloping bass line. That was one of the staples of this sort of genre. And you've got the high pitched kick, but you've also got this double kick here. And you'd find that quite a lot. That would be quite a popular effect that used back then. So the last one is just this sort of guitar sound, which is e-guitar. On this we've got some stereo effect, reverb, delay, which is just making it pan wider. We have a reverb on there as well, and then we have the Pro Q. So I boosted around 200. The reason I boosted around 200 is because when it's playing at the start by itself, it is very the track sounds very thin. So adding a bit of bass there helps it right throughout the track, and it's not really affecting the rest of the track because, like you see, most of the time I've cut the effects and stuff off. The low end stuff off. Then onto the master. Master chain is something that I use on most of my tracks here now. Very, very similar. So I've got a Fruity compressor, which is not compressing. This is used as a volume control, just used there. I have this Pro Q, which is cutting lows and the very highs. This one's not being used. We have this one, which is putting the bass in mono by cutting the stereo part of it. We have this Oxford limiter, which is enhancing it slightly. That's all it's really doing there. And we have the invisible limiter, which is limiting about 5 to bring it back up. And then it goes into the Ozone 6, which just has some dynamics on it. This is just a basic preset. Dynamics on it there, nothing's changed there. And then we have the maximizer, which is basically the final limiter, and it's got a little -0.1 seal on it. Okay, so that's about it for this video. It's just a a quick look into how sort of where we go from the likes of the Snap and Rim as a Dancer and stuff like that I made last time into this stuff. So the next progression to this will be sort of early hands up. So you think along the lines of Silver, Scooter, sort of Bartez, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. I may look at doing a video in the future of that. But for now, guys, that's about it. Now, the FLP to this will be available for you to download from below. So you can grab that from below. I do apologise as well if you can hear dogs crying in the background. My dogs just had puppies there, so we have a lot of puppies running around the house and the studio at the moment, making an awful racket. So it's my turn to keep an eye on them. So I'm trying my best to make videos and obviously watch the puppies. Well, that's about it, guys, and thanks for watching.